Hello everyone, it's Niz. I've heard recent news on Jimmy the Pulsating Mass getting an update for its console release, and I thought it'd be fun to do a tier list with a friend of mine and a guest, ADarkRaccoon. Say hello.
Hello, hello.
And we're gonna go over the imaginations of Jimmy in the game. I've got covered up right now which ones are available just to avoid spoilers in case anybody's coming here out of the blue. But those will be covered as well, the secret ones that is. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I just think Jimmy gets his own tier. He starts out like super weak and is just kind of useless, but when he like stacks up all of his passives and all the imagination skills you can get all at once, he just becomes by far like the most powerful party member in the game. Just by default.
I mean, I never really used him. I know he has the gimmick of just having other characters max out abilities, but I never really used them. Never in my life.
I'm surprised. He's like insane late game. Like when you like just slap a bunch of like of the passives and mishmash them together, he just becomes like sort of a jack of all trades, but just the best at all of it.
I guess I always felt like I needed more experience with the characters that I was playing. It's like I could just be missing out experience because it all goes to nothing when you level up with Jimmy. It goes nowhere.
Yeah, that's
so
why,
I'm missing out the level ups.
That's why like early game like and mid game Jimmy's like just kind of a non-factor because you're just not getting imagination XP, which you need in the first place, and that's why I like measuring these in the context of hitting the overall end game of the game.
I guess it's just when I played the game, when I finished the game, my first time, although I played like 9 patches before the release, I wasn't max level. I still had to level up my character. My bear was still level, like low level. It wasn't max level. So I guess I still wanted to level up. That's probably why. If I was max, then yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I would play the 565 with Jimmy.
Second one's Revolting Blob. Not sure where I'm gonna put. I'm not sure where I'd put it, but like Revolting Blob's okay. Health, like physical defense, pretty useful. Pretty much every enemy in the game, almost all of them, have like a form of physical damage. So raising that with your level ups is very nice. His skills are okay. He's an alright tank, but I think Uncle Lars is still like outdoes Jimmy as a tank even at endgame. He's got good taunt, he can slow enemies, which is very meh. It really depends on the boss. And he also does some physical damage scaling with his toxic his poisoning ability. I like him.
So like I have here, just in case I open up the skills to be able to be like, oh, there's the name. Okay. I remember the sticky flank, the agility reducible being very important and something that I had to put on some bosses so I could have a chance to win.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why, but the 50% agility is a lot.
Oh yeah, the agility reduction is a big deal, especially early game when you can't get a lot of it. It's useful against, I'd argue, I think Slither and Mr. Cat.
Yes.
Mr. Cat has a really high agility.
Yeah. But if we're talking about a context of late game, I would say probably not that much. You might be leveled up on agility by way too much, I think.
Agility is really easy to come by once you like reach near the conclusion. And Jim gets a lot of it.
Yeah.
Set it to
Solidify? I like Solidify.
Solidify is very useful. I think it's better guard, essentially.
Is it knee or Solidify lasts for more than one turn, or is it just one turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not that great, but it's good.
It's good if you're like directly tanking.
I guess. Yeah, I guess so. Toxic Slash amazing. I don't know if it scales with anything, but Toxic Slash is insane, and I cannot stop thinking about it.
Scales with physical damage, so it ends up being pretty useful if you're not trying to set up an exposed weakness with Andrew. Then you'll be fine.
Yeah, because it triggers it and it just ruins the one shot.
I've done that so many times.
I think because of that we gotta put it on a lower tier because he cannot exist in the beginning if you want to, and doing a lot of damage is better than tanking. Also maybe a B or a C.
I think B's fine because he is useful. It's just you need to
Oh yeah,
like
no,
have
definitely.
specific.
Like if we're talking about if you want him to play as a tank, which is really good, but not amazing because Jimmy should be doing damage. Undulate is also really good. Just keep on dodging or just tanking, and you should be okay. And of course, the immune to sickness is insane against the dog in the early game, but it's early game, doesn't matter in late game.
Very useful.
Yes. I love this guy. He is mine. I love him. You know why?
Why?
The steal.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a steal.
I love it.
The steal's
Yeah.
incredibly good. It's kind of funny because that could have been like really good or useless depending on how the enemies are designed. But the game is just so well designed in its enemies that the low-level Goon ends up being relevant throughout pretty much everything. He's a really good farmer. Like he's also essential for certain bosses. I think the Doomsday Clock and Grandma are like really good examples.
The reason why personally to me I like it a lot, it's because it redefined the whole game in like, yeah, you can steal to be able to make a fight harder or easier depending on how you use it, but it's just the characters' sprites sometimes change, and that's amazing. And that was like you can take, you can topple the turtles at the beginning of the game and they fall, and they like stand for like one turn. Like wow, that's crazy. And then you do it again, again later, and it's amazing when you do that. So every single fight you need to be like, oh, can I grift this? Let's see. Okay, no, I can't. And it loses some points of factor for me for like enjoying that fight. But when I can, it's like, oh shit. And if there's an item that has a very low chance for getting it, and it's a one-time enemy, you gotta fight only once, that's a good feeling because you get that one item and that item is part of your build forever, and it gives you stats.
I think he's like just an amazing farm. Like he's an amazing farm imagination. He's got a lot of like potential and like getting a huge amount of money early on, which is really nice. And he also like gets you a lot of the decorations for your like your clubhouse, which sets up a lot of your builds. Like
It's so good messing with that place. And the passives you get from having sets, which I almost barely had the sets sadly because I just had to look around a lot. I love having the sets so I could have like specific passives on the team and stuff like that. I felt good, to be honest. As for business savvy, I have no idea. Never used the enemy skill to the money. I have no idea if it's good.
But him like increasing the amount of money he gets good. Increasing the luck it's kind of useless unless you're playing him. Because there's only one other time you need high luck, and that's when using like the super ball, like you can get the super mega ball that scales off.
Oh yeah.
But then
I don't. When we get to the bear, I'm gonna be able to talk about the luck. I don't remember if I used the luck or not on the bear.
Understandable.
But
I find
healing is kind of useless.
In context of like late game, like healing one target for half, it's like it's all right.
Yeah. Like early game, I could say yes, but at the same time, I feel like healing items are better than using mana for healing.
Items are typically better because you can just get somebody to use like everything bag.
And also, when the early game, speaking of early game, you can buy every single item before you access a new area, and they're gonna be cheaper. before you get to a new area, which I noticed because I got fucking soft locked in the friggin' Halloween island that you get into and you're thrown in a boat. You gotta fight the Pyrojack guy,
You got
you know, the lantern guy.
turnbuckle?
I was stuck there and I couldn't buy anything because I didn't have the money. I couldn't beat the minions. I had to ask a friend to do the part for me, and I just couldn't beat it. I was stuck. Felt horrible.
Clean getaway is like not great, but
Clean
it's
getaway is
very
amazing.
convenient.
Sometimes I just don't feel like fighting anything. I just want to go to the game early, mid, late. I don't want to find anything. I'm done with this area, and that feels amazing to have a button that just 100%.
Yeah, it's useful in that, but like when you go to Shinru and you get the like the bubble that just prevents you from getting combat encounters, like I feel like it falls off.
I guess, yeah.
It's useful. Don't get me wrong. It's just
a 1 mana. Like that's why I'm thinking about it putting on S tier because of that. That makes the game a relaxing experience at any point.
I'm willing to put it in
I don't want to
because,
fight
like,
Boom.
everything he has is useful. Like no matter the context of like what point of the game you're in.
I guess so. Yeah, Bully is whatever for me. I gotta say, Bully is like the only one you can just drop it.
Yeah,
I don't care.
It doesn't really matter. But like
I never use it.
The clean getaway, for example, one thing I just wanted to bring up was it is really useful when you need to grift like specific enemies and you need to cycle through them constantly. Just being able to leave, very nice.
Yeah, no, I love the clean getaway. It makes the game actually playable because I don't want to farm every single area. I want to just leave.
That's what I really love about you.
And I did.
Like, when you know the dungeons, you don't have to farm. You could just.
Yeah. I didn't know about the clean getaway until like 40 hours into the game, which is the funniest thing ever.
Oh no!
I was like, clean getaway, what is that? I don't care. I'm not gonna use it. And I had to use it. Very low tier. I would say C or D, sadly for me.
I was gonna say the same thing. It's a very weak support. The magic damage is not very good and only counters very specific enemies, which other magic dealers just do that same amount of damage normally.
Yeah.
Its passive's not very good. The health regen's nice.
The level up passive is nice. The level up passive is nice. That's the only thing I can think of when it comes to the character. Because like healing combo status, it's a one target heal. Just use an item. Just whatever. Fuck it. Yeah, Sunshine. That's only specific enemies.
it's really like just.
It's item. You can just have items for this. Even heal 25% of party HP. I think there's an item that heals everybody.
Yeah, there's a few abilities that can do that. There's a manual that gives you
items,
which gives you better regen.
Like, oh yeah, totally, yeah. You know, fuck this character. I would say it's only good for the experience and the 3 HP, 3 mana, and 3 the level.
I was actually gonna bring up that passive is evil because you get so far in the game that if you try to farm Sunflower alone to try to get like more XP later on, you actually trap yourself because you spend more time just leveling up the Sunflower because it's way weaker and makes you take longer on encounters that you could just spend on leveling everybody up else naturally. It's so annoying.
By level 40, level 40 by the way. Level 40 by the way. Level 40 by the way.
I can't. I'm sorry. I'm so mad at Sunflower.
Same here. Hyperactivity. Double streaming agility MP cost for this turn. I don't know about that. I never really use it. I think you can use it and you don't have to lose your turn, I believe.
You use it and you still get your turn.
I don't think it's good.
It's good
personally
if you're doing something very specific, and that is
Yeah.
You're building like agility damage, and that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel it. I don't.
The thing is,
it's not for me.
If you're using Squawker, you already have a high agility, and you're already going to like be faster from the scaling. You're probably going to be faster than the enemy, and if you're not,
it has a cooldown, right?
I don't think it does. That's also a big factor. That's why it's really good for agility damage builds. If you're doing like an agility damage and you're like using everything bag to like, you know, heal with your items, Squawker is pretty good in that regard, but still not like the best contender in form of damage.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's just a dodging character and a stunning one. Because like that dual alarm, I don't care. I don't want to wake up my eyelids. I don't give a fuck. That's only specific. I
There's
don't
like
care.
2 counters in the game for that. It's like Mr. Cat and
Yeah.
Abizel. I think are the 2 like sleep gimmick bosses.
It's a waste. I don't think it's good. Elaborate dance. That's the one I like.
Elaborate dance.
When I know that it's just we're gonna die and it's like I know that we need to survive for one turn. Elaborate dance. That's it.
I put elaborate dance on like all my other like imaginations as the like default skill because it's just so good.
For me, if it's between elaborate dance and annoying squawk, I'll do annoying squawk.
Annoying Squat's also a really good pick if you don't have a team that doesn't have stuns, which you might not, because you do kind of have to commit to it. And,
Well, the thing about it is that it's either I dodge for myself and my teammates are just fucked, or I try to save my teammates.
yeah,
Because it's usually a boss or an enemy that grabs one of your teammates.
yeah.
And if they grab the one that has a stun, you're dead.
Yeah, I usually keep 2 stuns just because of that. They always grab the stunner. I swear.
Yep.
I'd say B or A.
That is true.
Squawker is like pretty good.
I would say A because of that stun mechanic, which is portrayed in almost every single fight
Bet.
that I have felt I needed to just free my allies that get grabbed. S tier, best character.
I think Grumble
This
Bear is very good. I won't take away from that. Rampage is insane.
Yes.
I think head-on collision's a bit redundant. To be fair, if you're doing like a healing build where you got like a character just like looking after him and like just lost support, like you can get more consistent physical damage out of that than Rampage if you were like willing to take that risk. The sleep is useless in my opinion. And
Yeah, no.
so is the
The
all
sleep is
enemy
useless.
attacks because like you usually have a weapon that'll do that by the point in the game I'm talking about.
Well, I mean, I guess I don't remember finding any weapon that had cleave AoE. I always use first growl.
There was Grape Shot Cannon. I think there's another one, and Death Ray. Death Ray, I think you only get near the end of Darkest Dungeon, and I think when you kill all the bosses in the main areas, everything except for the Heart Dungeon, I think you have to beat to get another Death Ray.
Okay. For me, Rampage is: do you want to win immediately? Here you go. Do you not want to win immediately? Go ahead and collision. Have fun. And I don't heal myself when I do that. I personally just let it take me because it's just 10% of my HP, and it's not that much. It's not that great.
I'm sorry, I mixed
Yeah,
it up.
10%.
I mixed it up with Bucks, because Buck is. Oh.
Oh yeah, no. No, it's only 10% of HP, which is nothing, and you can just spam it.
Buck's Crush takes.
I
like
even
half health,
play
it's
with.
so sad.
I don't even know if that still is like canon in the end game because I haven't played the game in a long time. But there's an accessory for Jimmy or whatever that allows him to attack and deal more damage at the cost of not being able to heal yourself.
Yeah, I think the like Grumble Bear all around is just really powerful like contender because physical attack is just really useful against most enemies, and in his drawbacks really aren't that bad, and the passives 50 attack really good for basically almost all the imaginations if you play any.
Yeah,
form of
50
Reggie.
is amazing. I wouldn't say so about the Juggernaut.
Juggernaut is not very good
Mm.
because you just lose complete control of Jimmy, and you kind of need that an agency if you're gonna play like any decently difficult enemy.
Yeah,
I'd say like top of A tier because I still think Jimmy.
I would say S tier.
I still think Jimmy
but
beats him
maybe
because
A.
Jimmy's just better bear because of how you can build him.
Well, yeah, I mean, if we're talking about a Jimmy that is on the end game, that has all the abilities of the bear and can just mix up, can also add, what is it called, the magic ability?
Mana Burn.
Mana Burn.
Mana
That's
Burn's
better.
Really good.
Mana Burn, that's how you place the bear. I use Mana Burn and I use Rampage.
Yeah, you can do
And
that
they
with
win.
Jimmy as well, and it's insane.
Yeah. If you can do it, then yeah, Jimmy is like S tier.
Rotten Jack-o'-lantern.
Well, I don't like magic, so I can't really think much about it. Ghostfire 200% magic damage, I guess it's fine. But one of
okay.
500%, you know.
The
Combust, whatever.
combust is
Whatever.
pretty useful if you're dealing with the like just group mobs. I think the biggest appeal for Jack-o'-lantern for me is like there's a lot more enemies that can counter than can have magic barrier. And those that are impervious to like, and there's like a lot less enemies that are like impervious to magic damage than physical. So he like really shows up in those. Mana burn is just fucking insane. Basically any aggressive like build that's not agility, you want mana burn because it's really easy to manage your MP once you get in the late game because everything's got flat cost. I love it.
It's so good. Mana burn. Mana burn is the only reason why I would put this guy on A. Just that one ability, just to upgrade every single one of the characters that are here.
I'm
when it comes to damage.
Like,
That's it.
I like Jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah. Brainiac, magic attack 50, immune to physical damage, can be healed weak to holy. Now that I don't know how good it is, but sounds really fun.
It's really, really good. So how it works is that you get immune to deficiency, and you are immune to physical damage. You are still weak to magic, and you're weak to holy. Basically, no enemy in the game except for like a couple use holy damage. And magic damage is dangerous but uncommon. You can't heal while doing this, but you can still regen and you can still lifesteal. So if you just have leech, or if you have like somebody give you like regen through like rejuvenation, you're fine. You're just completely fine. It's basically impossible to kill you if you're like playing smart.
I want to play a magic only build because of a few things, and I just don't believe on magic, so it will help me out a lot. I feel like.
Oh, look at this magic.
Same with this guy. Same with this guy. I don't believe in him. Sadly, I wish I did. He's magic, and I think it's just I don't care about him. But you can defend him.
I defend him. Vampire's pretty damn good. Not A tier. I think he's B, but people dog on Vampire because it's like magic defense. Who cares? But Vampire's got a couple of damn good abilities. That namely being the what was it? Black Well? 400%.
Black Fountain?
Black Fountain. 400% magic damage. It has a cooldown, but that hits like a truck. He also has the mirroring is not that good because most enemies that have a charge up, they could do a physical or magical damage if they have magic. There's very few bosses that have like exclusively a magic damage charge up. But
does it reflect the whole damage, or is it like very small amount of damage that reflects?
The reflect for just cancels it all out and reflects it at the enemy, unlike counter.
Okay.
One of the biggest appeals to me though is leech, because you could build immunodeficiency, so you could just put plutonium on him, giving him immunodeficiency, but getting the stat boost from it, and you could leech, which just gives you a 100% lifesteal rate. It's so good. People sleep on Vampire.
I guess, yeah. Maybe the leech part is the only thing that it could be nice. I would say B. I cannot put it higher, honestly.
I can't put him in A, but Vampire is better than people give him.
I have to learn to love him, sadly. Now, where the fuck is the other characters in this freaking thing that I'm using?
So we're probably at the points where it's gonna get confusing. Punch Tanaka is an imagination you can get at the final act, at the start of the final act of the game. When you get the space shuttle and then you head back to the final boss room, but you can't enter it. So you go off to the left side. You'll see the goons having a funeral ceremony for Punch after he sacrificed himself to save your life, and that's where you get the imagination. If you don't know that, then you might not get it until like the very last part of the game, but you can get it pretty early on the final act if you just do that. Punch Tanaka has
I found him.
Yeah, has some pretty insane stat growth. I think he has 3 like attack, luck,
attack, defense, luck.
Attack, defense, luck. Agility's on
the
other one. Attack and defense already great. Luck, pretty useful. He also gets grift, but it costs mana, and he does damage while doing it. So he is weak to counters while doing that, but he also has a lower steal chance, but also can put out damage while stealing. He also gets the Cold Shot. Called Shot is busted. That is double damage on your next hit when you set it up. Insane for like when you're doing Andrew as a setup party member. And if you just use that with Rampage, you can do so much damage in one hit. It is insane.
I guess if I were to go for either Mana Burn or Call Shot, I prefer Mana Burn because I'm scared of getting killed by waiting one turn.
Surely you can like activate Mana Burn and then do a Called Shot. It takes a bit to set up.
Yeah, we can take one turn, right?
Yeah, it's like
I'm
a
just thinking about
setup, but it's like it hits like a truck if you pull it off. Just like Punch as a party member. It's a lot of setup, but it's well worth it if you can do it.
I guess this is the only character I'm like, I'm not really feeling it. Like I love Tanaka as a character, but the skills counter physical thing damage, it will take away my turn. I feel like I don't care much about it. I prefer to just deal damage myself.
Like the steel's not that good, but it is useful.
Yeah, steal is also really bad because I don't want to kill anyone who I'm stealing. I just want to keep it alive.
It's also like just he directly counters Grandma because he gets a hit off and then also steals a number. So it's like that's so busted. He's also got the team-wide stun, which is okay. I prefer annoying Squawk personally, because annoying Squawk you're faster and you get to select the specific person. Sometimes I don't want to stun all of them because then I'm just putting their stun on cooldown.
Yeah, it's +1 stun on the stun cooldown for no reason.
I'd say I'm high B or low A personally.
Maybe if you start with everybody and then you call shot, then you should be okay to switch to Bear and then just do that. But I don't know. It's a hard one, man. I don't know.
You could also just put... Yeah, well, I genuinely do think he gets just so much good damage out with, like, just a bit of setup. And that plus the attack stat growth, really good. He's
I guess it's just... Yeah, I mean, it's really good. Like
he's a cherry on top for, like, a physical build, in my opinion.
I don't mind them. Again, it's just Call Shot doesn't feel good to use compared to Mana Burn, where you can just do it immediately.
That's true, but
if you believe in him, I respect you. If you believe in him, I respect you.
I'm Henne. Put Jacqueline ahead of Squawker though, because Squawker's aight.
I knew you were gonna move it. I knew you were gonna move it. Like, let it be. It's a magic character.
Yeah, it's the magic equivalent of Punch. I keep saying Buck. It gets agility, magic attack, and I think magic defense.
Magic attack, magic defense, agility. Yes.
Yeah, more agility. Not that great because you can already get like a lot from Squawker at this point. You'd have like 50 extra, which basically puts you at the same speed as Punch and Hitomi at this point, which is about as much as you need. So after a certain point, agility becomes redundant unless you're doing like an agility damage build, but it's nice. Magic attack essential for like your magic builds. Magic defense, it just sort of exists. His stat growth isn't as relevant as Punch's, is the point. And he's a better support than Sunflower, but also has a warm-up instead of cooldown, which means that you have to wait for the abilities, like when you're in that imagination form or you have that skill available, to come off a cooldown at the start before you can use them. And that's a little compromising for if you're trying to clear out trash mobs, but if you're fighting bosses, it's very okay.
I would say, I mean, if you're using a magic villain, we have a Jimmy moment and we have Immolate, I would say I'm okay with adding Immolate as the only skill that I see here, because revive all allies and recover full HP and mana, I don't give a fuck, man. I don't care.
I like that one.
If I'm that point, I don't care.
It's just the issue with that one, in my opinion, is if everybody's down but Jimmy's still up, like, you might either be like at a lost cause or like you're gonna need somebody who's built specifically to immediately bring Jimmy back, or else the team might fall apart.
It is hard, yeah. And you cannot target Jimmy with other than revives to be able to shield him. You can't really, you can probably time a heal maybe, but like
Plus,
it's
like Helga can
kind of awkward.
group revive at endgame anyway, so it's like Helga's just the better support in general.
Yeah. Finally with 50% HP. Why is Sacred Fire there? I hate it.
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
Why? 30 mana? You kidding me? You fucking kidding me?
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's endgame, so I'm gonna make everything cost a lot more. I don't care for it.
And Calming Breezes or whatever as well. I don't care, man. Counter all physical attacks? That sounds nice. That's the only thing I would tell you. Maybe could work.
It's okay. It's okay for Max.
And a Flame of Rebirth, I don't know, man. I don't want to die. I don't want to build for dying. I don't care how people think.
It's very ironic you say that, because when me and Toasty were doing the Strike Force Heroes build, like tier lists, like we immediately dropped Martyrdom to a low tier because we said, why would you build around dying? That's stupid.
Worst thing in the game, Martyrdom. I don't like to plan for failure, so I do not like perks that literally has to like on death X. And yeah, good luck killing anyone with it.
And that's exactly the subject coming up here again.
Oh.
I completely understand. Like,
yeah,
a lot of the stuff.
I don't know, man.
Like if there's instant death, if there's insta kill on the enemy, why don't I just use like a taunt on someone else, or why don't I use smoke screen from like one of the smoke bombs? What anything else? Dodge. That's what like
Anything.
Squawker's for. Stun.
Yeah, don't just take the death. I would say this guy, because of Immolate, is a C.
All right.
I like Immolate. I want Immolate to be amazing. When I try Magic
lie, I'm not defending this hard because I honestly do not care much for Phoenix. Phoenix is very difficult to get and like is very okay.
Yeah, sadly. I don't even remember how to get him.
You have to get all the light bulbs and
fuck that guy. Then put it back on D tier.
It's
everything that guy for shit.
It's really funny because you can get Phoenix around the same point you can get Punch, but Punch you get instantly, and Phoenix you still have to go through certain optional areas to get the light bulbs, so it still falls behind in terms of leveling because you'll have Punch by then. You
gotta use a guide and then have to go back to all the places you've been. It's just so worrisome. I don't want to think about it.
And it's really unfortunate because I actually do like doing the light bulb stuff, but like Phoenix is just kind of underwhelming.
I guess I liked it, but only one time, and that's it. Nunca más.
Really good for setting up your like magic builds and your agility builds, but like it's only because you get more stat growth. But,
I guess if you're going for endgame stuff, yeah, I would say yes. But if not, then just ignore the labels.
That's the listing. I think this is a pretty good lineup. I really like most of the imaginations in the game, so I'm not surprised that it's like top heavy. And yeah, I suppose that's all there is for now, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the new content in Jimmy. I heard there's going to be at least a new dungeon, and I say it a million times, but I love seeing Casey make dungeons. They're very good. And I look forward to seeing what new content comes available. Maybe it might even change my perspective on some of the stuff. I hope you all have a good day and be safe.
Bye-bye.